Welcome back, 5 Aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. I had to maintain radio silence. So, apologies for being absent for 2 weeks if you're wondering what happened. Basically, my flat is an infirmary right now. I've got 2 sick kids, and if you've ever had kids, yeah, you know where this is going. There was no time for video games. I haven't had more than 3 consecutive hours of sleep in 2 weeks. Yet here we are. It's the dead of night now, and it's time to cast some OpenRA. Finally, we're catching up. Back on track. This is RAGL Season 11. Has kicked off quite a while back, but unfortunately I was unable to cover some of the games, which is a mistake that we're gonna rectify now. A little rookie mistake there. We're gonna start out by a game between the Titan defender, Mr. G to the O to the A to the T, starting as the Russians. He's gonna be met with the terrible color scheme of Pinkthoth. Yeah, just honoring his name there. Mr. Pinkthoth is someone who has made his way to Masters unexpectedly. I usually know him from team games. He is very much a team player, but has definitely left a mark on the 1v1 scene recently. Ooh, that was a really nice move. What Pinkthoth did there was just cutting into the reinforcement lines. A bit overzealous now, trying to commit, but the rifle movement and the force fire from Pinkthoth is insane. Oh my lord. He's winning this engagement. Wow. This was so well played from him. Just goes to show how much he can do with rifle micro. This was insane. He got so much bang for his buck there. Let's check the combat tab. Yeah, he killed 5 more than Goat, despite him having despite Goat having defensive advantage. That was really impressive. Okay, we've seen double refinery, no surprise here. We're also seeing some medics being mixed in, and that is courtesy of Pinkthoth spawning as the Le French. Alrighty. Medic leading the charge. Maybe that's not a medic, it's French, so it's probably just a white flag that he's carrying around. Just in case, you know. Serving those old cliches again. And I'm not even German, so I'm not even holding a grudge against the French, but hey, it's just just to spite the YouTube guidelines on hate speech. Kappa pride. Alright, Goat with the War Factory, opening it up with an APC. I feel that this is sometimes done where you're behind. You want to push your opponent's rifle rocket blob off the map and prevent them from forming in a critical location, so they can like easily snipe a harvester, easily advance onto your first expansion, because there is definitely a positional advantage here for Pinkthoth. He's also going for a light tank. That is kind of unusual. Out of the allied light vehicles, this is definitely the more seldom choice, and for good reason. Light tanks, wind-up toys, line of sight, mediocre. DPS, mediocre. Armor, flimsy, paper-mache. But he gets the comm center in the middle, which is gonna give him a nice intel boost. Ooh, revealing the light tank, because the Ranger cannot crush fences. That's a little public service announcement here for Goat. And Goat is positioning himself on his natural. The reason being he does not know where Pinkthoth is right now, so he is probably having a... Ooh, wow, that's a white flank. He's probably having some difficulties assessing the situation right now. He doesn't have scouts out on the map, he's blind. Is that a load up? The rocket soldiers into the APC? No, it isn't. But Goat is playing the catch-up game just nicely. He is up to 5 harvesters now. And pets on the Goat engineer. Oh yeah, he's waiting in the wings. So yeah, Goat definitely not looking invincible here anymore, which has been the case throughout Season 10. Season 11? That's a different story. Okay, the Ranger has been revealed, but that's fine. That is a fake out here. That's probably gonna make Goat think, okay, this is just a little scouting run. Ooh, so many rockets to pick up for the Ranger. Ooh, decides to not commit into it. Okay, he did not see the MCV, so this may come as a surprise still. Goat is smelling something in the water. He knows something's lurking. That's crazy. I really didn't think this would be such a good position for a Pinkthoth. But here we are. Economy tab is telling us that there's a 3k lead for Pinkthoth off of that early engagement win. We're gonna go back to production, and that's just the standard. Mediums versus heavies, usually in smaller numbers would favor the heavies, but as soon as reinforcement routes and speed come into play, the mediums are definitely trading up in that sense. This detachment still unscouted. Oh my lord. And the ranger is gonna be around to just poke out the eyes, gouge out the eyes of Goat here, because he's got a little detachment of rifles scouting around, but those are swiftly gonna be disposed of. But that is a sizable push here. 2 heavies and a lot of rocket concentration. The rocket density here is enough to instantly kill an expansion. Goat playing the macro game really wisely, and that is something that really is Goat's forte. He also can play the micro, so he can play both the sides of the coin, but he's definitely like coming from Age of Empires, which by the way, Age of Empires 4 has released, or at least the beta, I guess, so that's also something to keep an eye out for. And those are really macro-centric games. You need like 100 villagers before you start producing. Okay, top side, we're seeing a little push. Wow, really good micro-aggression, I want to say, on both fronts. But ultimately, Goat being too swift on the trigger finger. What about the rockets in the APC though? This is a multi-prong game. Damn, this is really dynamic. Really hard to play for both players. Keeping tabs on so many armies at once. Ooh, and trying to escape. Okay, they're gonna get cut off here. That's it for this detachment, but on the left-hand side, Pinkthoth has established an expansion. Okay, harvesters have been pulled off the line. So everything is still completely fine for both players. The light tank actually got some sick crushes in, but ultimately making the ultimate sacrifice. Yeah, and with that, did that swing that did not turn the tide quite yet. But it's now Goat who is looking for an opening, looking for an advancement onto the positions of Pinkthoth. The game is still relatively even, mind you. What about the army graphs? Also fairly even. This is a tense game. This is definitely no done deal here. But a massive army concentration from Goat. Basically putting all his eggs in one basket. On the other side, we're seeing Pinkthoth with a more split map approach. Oh, he's pulling up a wide front. But Goat seems to be angling for the main base instead. Has he killed the harvester there? I think so. Ooh, Radar is out for Goat. Okay. No Radar equivalent just yet for Pinkthoth. Still 20 seconds shy of coming online. So usually the radar timing is if you, as soon as you have all your expansions set up, you're definitely good to go with radar tech. Goat has idle harvest. Did rectify it now. Okay, this is still a scary army, but it is being screened by the ranger. The multitasking micro... Oh, that is a very aggressive radar. I'm not sure what to make of this one. Because this base could easily get wiped courtesy of those 3 heavies acting as sledgehammers for the infantry to breach. This has been scouted, and the advanced power plant has been scouted as well, so the tech is now revealed. Does Pinkthoth now think he has the upper hand? Or does it... You never want to push into a Soviet base as soon as they have access to V2s, yeah. And Goat is definitely a master of V2 management. Not like this. Top left. Ooh, that little detachment. No way. Oh no, he only got 1 harvester. Those 2 got pulled off the line. That was really good micromanagement. Yeah, just goes to show multitasking is king. Multitasking is king, queen, pawn, bishop, and castle all at once in this game. So just like that, economy, 5 harvesters for Pinkthoth. He did lose some after all. He's got the artilleries online, but I don't know if he can... Oh, nice shot. I don't know if he can actually sustain this. Sure, this push is gonna pull pull Goat slightly out of position here. I like what he's doing. Pinkthoth is not committing into anything here. He's just waiting, biding his time. Oh, here's the big push out. And there's a yak as well. Well, the yak is sacked. Oh, the rocket soldier. But this is an absolute army concentration beast here. My lord. What would I give for an arty here? And the APC is still in the field. Pinkthoth has to split his army. Oh no. Oh no, he's firing blindly into the... Oh, this is brutal. He must have remembered where the army was from scouting with the yak and just being under the assumption that the army hasn't moved any significant stretch of... to a different stretch of the map. Ranger is still alive though, and artilleries are starting to appear. Problem is they can get sniped so easily. Yeah, that's just a yak dive away from a disaster. Rip. Oh, the Conyard is taking a bruising as well. 3 V2s now. And Goat just showing his V2 micro, just putting it on display here. Blindly firing into the fog of war. Pinkthoth is behind economically. Oh no, he got another harvester, really? Oh, the block. The friendly fire block from the rocket soldier actually killed the APC, but it has definitely deserved the Medal of Valor here. Yeah, you're pushing into double Tesla Quill. That is not the way forward. That is just a one-way ticket to the scrapyard. Alrighty. The V2s, they have definitely been the turning point. As soon as the V2 started appearing, Pinkthoth started faltering. 12 minutes on the clock. Is this still salvageable? The tech lead has been too insane. There is a massive army push out the mass artilleries. Oh my goodness, I don't like this at all. They have to fight out in the open, and Goat has access to an airfield. So as soon as the first yak strafe comes out, it is gonna straight up murderize 2 or 3 artilleries. Whoa, those crashes though. That was a sick tank. Tier 3 is online for Goat, and my goodness. But the V2s are starting to fall, and with that, is that... Oh my goodness. Veterancy 1 immediately. Is that enough? Line of sight from the Rangers being provided, but the front lines are falling, and this is starting to be a dire situation for both players. Oh no. Down goes the yak here. Rangers still alive somehow. Bites the dust for now. Mammoth tanks. Oh no. Left hand side, there is an idle detachment of infantry that is momentarily gonna kill the Conyard. Oh my lord. The mammoth tanks. Oh, this tank being split off from the main army does not quite manage to finalize the kills here. Artillery is overshooting a little because it was force fired. And now the mammoth on retreat can easily chase down those units. It is starting to look dire for Pinkthoth, despite having displayed an insane skill level. Whew. This was something different entirely. Oh, the first helipad is out now, but I fear it's too late for Pinkthoth. He doesn't have the economy to back this up now. He is missing at least 1 harvester here, 1 expansion slot here. Iron Curtain is out for Goat as well. It's looking so good for Goat. G to the O to the A to the T. Oh, also. This expansion has never been properly mined. So there might be quite the income discrepancy here. Oh! But with the veterancy safe, the V2 launcher here. Angling. He's still angling. He's still looking for it. No. That's not... You should not take this engagement at all. He's microing his heart out, though. Oh, doesn't get it. Yikes. That was so close. Okay, the mammoth tank should die for this, though. Mammoth cheeses died for your sins. There is more. There is more where that one came from. Radar dome in such an exposed position. Man. MiGs. Yeah. Goat is pulling all the registers now. He is firmly in the driver's seat, and he is here with a masterclass on Soviet versus Allies play. Just get the early tech lead, get V2s, deny your opponent I was about to say longbows, but what I really meant is what's it called? God damn it. Ah! He was trying to snipe the MiG on the airfield. I build them so seldomly nowadays. It is, of course, Blackhawks. Ah, the MiG coming online here at just the wrong time. But being marked right away. Oh, there is an Iron Curtain charge ready. He's not committing into it. Oh no. This is getting worse by the minute. The engineer. Are you kidding me? Stole the war factory. No way. No way. Oh, that is rough. That is just Pinkthoth being dismantled in the late game. It was such a valiant game for him. Such insane play. Whoa. Wait a sec. Does it not have it? Oh, here's his only Conyard here. MiG could easily snipe the artillery if it so desires. Does not want to pull the trigger. Camo pillboxes. I'm still wondering whether we're someday gonna see an improvement on the camo pillboxes with rocket soldiers, because it's such a cool concept. A MiG crash? Alright. Well, that was an easy snipe though. And the Iron Curtain is unpowered for now, but yeah, he has rectified that. That's the Mammoth tanks going in. There is only camo pillboxes. This one turret won't deter the Mammoths for long. The breach is on. Okay, MCV gets pushed back. Shock troopers are starting to appear. This harvester, long distance mining, that little harvester that could. Yeah, realistically, the MiG can get so much value. Yep, another harvester down. I said good day, sir. What's the econ situation like? 4 under 9 harvesters. This is an insane game 1 though. I just want to highlight how well played this is from Pinkthoth as well. This is, I guess he's a player whom no one had on the radar, and I don't mean in a literal sense, because with these colors, with this color scheme, you can't not have him on the radar as soon as you play him. But you know, in a more metaphorical sense, yeah. Not looking like this is a... Ooh, MiG gets sniped. That's nice. And V2 stays alive, and this should be it really. Iron Curtain Mammoth pushing back the infantry blob, gaining mad value, man. Sometimes the Tusks can just wreck a blob. Really all comes down to clustering. And if there's lots of rocket soldiers clustered in one cell, the Tusk hits them dead center, then it's just devastation. Oh man, this is brutal. More Mammoth tanks knocking on the front door. There is no Iron Curtain for now, so this one is dead. That's something. It's the little things that count. Oh, he's donating 2 Mammoth tanks over. That was unnecessary. Also 400 credit cash bounty. Want to highlight that as well. The V2s. I really feel it was not the Mammoth that made this game. It was the V2s. Straight up. Also, the Curtain is obviously just gonna start gaining value over time. Every 2 minutes you can just fire the Curtain and get some snipes for free. Nice. This is not enough. Not enough charge here. The V2s, he is splitting his army nicely. Pinkthoth is playing it intelligently. As soon as he spotted the V2s, he was just moving out of the way, but I really don't think it's gonna be enough to stem the tide. Mammoths can gain insane value as well over time, just sniping from out of range. Tusk missiles have crazy range. Hell, this is an absolutely brilliant game from both players here. Really, really nice on a technical level. Oh, nice. Into the back lines. Veteran C2 of the Blackhawk. So that's one less V2 rocket launcher to worry about. But crucially, Goat has expanded. He has expanded his mining operations here. Oh, there's another one. Alright, alright. Some more. Some more Apache, some more Black Hawks appearing. But this is the Iron Curtain Cross of Doom. He's waiting. Nice. Nice snipes here. Just waiting, biding his time. The Shockies are taking their toll on the infantry dispatch. This won't get far. Mammoths? Oh, you don't chase into the mammoths at all. They're slightly faster, it's only the turn rate. They're slightly faster than infantry if they don't have to turn. And obviously infantry turn immediately. Yeah, tier 3 is not on the cards, man. Pink needs to work on the tier 0 here, just build more harvesters. Straight up. Oh, nice little recon run. Oh, that is the V2 out of position. Dead center. That V2 died a valiant death. Absolutely worth it. Oh, he has finally established mining operations on the southern side perimeter. But I really feel there is no comeback condition for him anymore. He doesn't have tier 3, the GPS satellite is not going to come up anytime soon. Artilleries are just going to get sniped from outside of range. And as allies, you have a really hard time dealing with Mammoth tanks. Just calling it as I see it. Mammoth tanks, as Soviets, you have heavies, which are a cost-efficient counter. Because they have higher anti-armor DPS. Per cost, that is. Not per unit, but per cost. But... Oh no. But realistically, it's not gonna... As allies with mediums, you can't really trade against this. Mammoth tanks are just really strong all around. It's getting to critical mass of Mammoth tanks. That is the hard part of the equation here. Double mix now. Double mix out, looking for some free harvester snipes, just like this one. Thank you. Ooh, barely not. The value. Going straight to value town. The turn rate screws one of the mix, but the other one is fine for now. Oh, still gonna fly by some rocket soldiers. It's gonna survive. With a couple of scratches. Black Hawk down. And on the right hand side, sniping the radar tech. I think that's the nail in the coffin. There is just nothing to defend here on this perimeter. Yes, massive infantry blob move out, but nah, there is an Iron Curtain. Curtain is ready, the curtain is falling. Yeah, I'm not seeing a win con anymore. It was brilliant play, but Goat is now calling the shots, and he is gonna have the curtain fall. There is gonna be an Iron Curtain on those two Mammoth tanks. Yeah, one of them, that's good enough. That is honestly good enough. GG being called, yes. What a game. What a game one. Pinkthoth with his RHL debut, on my channel at least that is, absolutely smashing. Absolutely knocking it out of the park here. What a game. Almost going toe-to-toe with Goat. I was really close. He had a shot. It's just Soviet tier 3 plus the insane V2 micro from Goat that kept him in the game. Alright. But it's RHL season, so there's always a second game. So see you in a sec.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
And welcome back to game number 2, which is being played out on... Oh no, Kosovo. Yeah. Europe has had bad experiences there. It's a nice place, but with a contested history, let's put it that way. As evidently is this map, which uses a custom colored tile set, the spring tile set that we have already established last time. Again, Goat as Russia. Pinkthoth has switched over to Great Britain. So slight chance of phase transports, but we haven't seen Pinkthoth with tier 3 just yet. Both going for the middle. And line of sight from the dog is being provided. This is not an automatic win, because you delay your rifles from coming in, depending on how soon you build the dog. Right now it's providing good value. Nice stutter stepping. Okay, so this early game definitely going Goat's way for now. but you obviously are still behind a couple of riflemen, so you have to really position your dog in such a meticulous manner. He's doing it so well. You have to shave off the rifles one by one. Oh, dog moving back here. Nice front being established. Yeah, that's the numbers advantage and really good defense. Really good zone defense. Oh, dog bites it. The tail end of this engagement, but that's fine. He did his job. 1800 over 500 being last. That is an that is a juicy early game, and he is hungry for blood still. He is itching for more. No field defenses for Pinkthoth. That is, you know, it's a gambit because you don't expect your opponent to just drop into your main base with 10 rifles, even if you lose the early game skirmishes. Some players do. I have fallen prey to this in Season 10 once. I think it was against Goat, I think it was. Rushed me with 15 rifles, and I had no recourse other than pulling my harvester and losing a lot of mining time. Oh, nice shot. Scorched Earth. Alrighty, so this firmly puts Goat in the driver's seat in this game. No worries about being behind in the early game right now. Timings are similar. Let's see, is he gonna follow it up with an aggressive light vehicle? It's the APC again. It's probably, on the one hand, it's just very sturdy, and it's very safe. It's very hard to lose it in the early game when the rocket density is not that high yet. It's also providing crazy utility, but I really like the flak truck. Scouting the perimeter, baking your opponent, shooting infantry from outside of range, being annoying and pesky. It is obviously not a unit that is going to make itself paid within a matter of minutes, but ooh, double ranger. We're gonna see some ranger danger here. It's certainly looking like a little bit of a ranger danger build. Yeah, third ranger out. There's an APC. APC says no. There once was a mod, I don't know if any of you remember it, but or rather a modded map that lets you put rangers, infantry inside of rangers and have them act as IFVs. It was one of the coolest mods. Nope. Access denied. Those 3 rangers completely out of gas, in a way. Have to wait until the service depot comes online to repair. Did not have the impact that it was hoping for. So it's not 5 harvesters. Over 4, it's not the worst. Rangers are cheap, 600 a pop. Not that cheap. And I like doing this, but you have to be really particular about your target selection with this. You cannot just run them in and expect to get crazy value from them. You have to shave off scouts here and there, and then when the main armies are engaged, the flak truck is also a pretty good counter, by the way. When the main armies are engaged, you can swoop in and get some kills onto rockets. You have to really target fire the rockets to make it worth it. It's really hard to pull off. And against the flak truck and an APC, Goat seems to love his double light vehicles even as Soviets. That's pretty cool. That is some form of commitment there. Army value should actually be favoring... No, not at all. Not in the slightest. Oh, it's the old story. A story as old as time. Give Goat a little finger, he's gonna chomp off the entire hand and churn out 200 more rifles than you. It's just the way the cookie crumbles against someone who plays the macro game in an impeccable way. Look, this is just timing. MCV comes out, ore refinery is ready, harvester is being pulled. This is just textbook play. You have to, I always feel like you have to play from behind against Goat because his macro game is always ahead of yours, or at least of mine. Oh, first ranger dead. So I feel like the only way I can get some value is out microing, but that sometimes doesn't help at all. And sometimes it doesn't work either, so... Yep. Oh no, Flame Tower being established. This is the first expansion of Pinkthoth, and he's not gonna get an expansion there. He's trying. That is a valiant effort, but you are gonna be facing a lot of resistance here. I feel like this is... yeah. Yeah. That was anticlimactic, so what he could have done is tried and go to the southern perimeter. Oh, there was also the engineer waiting again. The goat engineer. Yeah. Trying to go circumnavigate the army, go to the southern perimeter, trying to take the map from there. But it is still so risky because Goat is now in a commanding position that he has control of the middle. It's like in chess. In chess, if you control the middle, you control what's happening on the field. That's why the middle squares, the central squares, are so contested. It's kind of the same in any strategy game, because you have shorter attack vectors. Wherever your opponent isn't, you're gonna push your army in there and just deny them resources, and that's exactly the position that Goat put himself in by winning the early skirmishes and then just face planting an expansion, a Kanyard, into Pinkthoth's main expansion. And that means basically checkmate wherever you go. Your opponent is gonna be there faster. But game 1 was insane, really well played from both. Yeah, that I'm itching for more OpenRA and for some more RHL Season 11 plays. That's gonna be a good time, so I'm gonna get to casting. Thank you for watching, and more content to come soon. Also, the kids are hopefully on their way to recovery, swift recovery, so I'm expecting schedule to be back to normal very soon, and I'm gonna make up for it with 1 or 2 bonus casts. Thank you for watching, see you next time, 5 Aces.